Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 19th. It's 5 o'clock my time here, 7 o'clock Eastern time. This is going to be a quick Bitcoin slash crypto slash stocks market update. I usually like to start looking at the actual stocks market and seeing how what the general sentiment is there. I know sometimes it's not that much of a correlation, but it's always good to see what the general sentiment is around the world, because just to see if there's anything that might influence the actual crypto world, anything significant. But it doesn't really look like it right now. The S&P index is 500 percent. Dow Jones is up 0.39%. So in general, I guess it's looking like the markets are up all in all. If we're looking at the USD, we were down in general, and usually we know it's an inverse correlation between the strength of the dollar and Bitcoin. Whenever the dollar is down, Bitcoin goes up, and vice versa. But if we're looking at currencies here, we will see that the euro to the USD actually is up not that much. Uh, American dollar to Japanese, um, American to Canadian is down, American to euro is down. So in general, the USD is down. Just looking through Bitcoin right now, looks like we're hitting very critical levels again. For the past couple of days here, we were in a general uptrend. Looks like the battle between the bulls and the bears is fully controlled right now by the bulls. We're definitely pushing up. We got to a point where we reached the what's the exact level here? Got to 12,487. So we're definitely reacting to this. I don't know why my screen is lagging too much here, but we're definitely reacting to this support line here in the bottom. We're definitely in an uptrend right now. However, we're having higher lows, and in the meantime, we're also having lower highs. So it's looking like we are getting into a phase at the apex here where we're getting squeezed, and anything could really happen. I would think for the most part right now, if we switch to the 4 hour chart. Wow, this is lagging a lot. Yeah, so we are reaching a level here where we're going a bit, been going up, and now we're reacting to this resistance line. We're definitely seeing some sort of pullback at the 11,580 what here, or 11,770 dollars. So it looks like we are kind of battling here, and we might see a bit of a pullback back down to this resistance line. This resistance line here to me is actually critical. I see a lot of action to it, and for the most part, looks like our RSI here is definitely showing signs of bearishness. MACD is did flip to the top side, so but I see a bit of down ticking here, so we might see a bit of pullback now. How far is it gonna go down? I think we might go down to the 10,600 region. Um, uh, so if we're looking for a short here, you might end up with a bit of a pullback here, but for the most part, I don't suggest it. I think we're at such a critical level right now because Bitcoin can react violently any second here, as we can tell from before. As soon as we're hitting those lines, we're having sudden drops or sudden um, um, what's it called, pumping between these two levels. So keep an eye out in general. But yeah, for the most part, I think it's gonna go down. We might have to go back up and retest the 500 again, 11,500. We can confirm that with the level two order books and depth chart and all that. If we're looking here at Binance, my goodness, this is taking too long. If we're looking here at Binance, for the most part, looks like we definitely have, for the moment, there's just a snapshot in time, so things can change. But from whatever level we're at right now, which is 11,480, looks like from that down to 11,400, we have a lot more, not a lot more sell volume, but it's pretty significantly more than the sell orders leading up to 11,500. So we might have a bit of a push towards the 11,500 just for retest. Now is this sell? Oh, wow. There's how they. I guess there's only one person here, guys. But it's all the same here, same exact time. So this guy's definitely trying to influence the market, trying to push it back. So we see everybody's here is trying to maybe short it or sell it in general, or maybe just people are trying to leave their long positions and get their profits, which will result in it actually going back down. But yeah, we definitely have a lot. We have more selling volume from 11,480 down to the 11,400. Now is this wall looks like since we're reaching a high level right now and we're hitting that resistance line, we might be pulling back down, but we need to watch out for this for increased selling orders. So looks like these guys will definitely push all the way to 11,500, and once all of these orders are filled, we will see a definitely we're going to have a lot more resistance back up to the 11,600 and 700. Here we have almost 7 million, 4 million worth of bitcoins being sold. Almost a thousand bitcoins are in the way, and they have to basically be filled before we get past these levels. So the main question is, are the buyers going to push all the way up? We're not sure. I would say definitely keep an eye out on this right here just to see where the market is currently at the moment, and definitely see place a huge importance on the level two order books. Place a huge importance on the just on the orders here, because this will definitely give you a much better idea before the sudden pump or drop happens. But yeah, it looks like we will push to the 11,500 and then have huge resistance past that point. So I think that will catalyze a drop after. So keep an eye out if you are trading any other altcoins at the moment. Make sure you're definitely looking at Bitcoin and seeing how is that reacting. And if your trade is going against what Bitcoin is doing at the moment, then um, uh, I wouldn't say that's favored. I would say definitely keep an eye out and properly put your stop losses and all that. Make sure your stop losses are in the proper place, because if your trade is not in line with Bitcoin, you're not following what Bitcoin's doing, then you might be putting yourself in a bad position here. But anyways, yeah, we might push back up to 11,500 again, pierce through, and then have major resistance going down. So I think that's what's probably going to happen here. But anyways, we'll see. Um, uh, please comment, subscribe. Let me know what your comments are, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning.